bang, bang. Hello, West.
This is Orange and Black.
Sports Attack. Fireside Edition.
I'm Aleah.
I'm Kayle. Let's talk some sports. This weekend, the boys' basketball game was canceled against Palmer, which was a bummer. But we have a girls' basketball game tonight at 7, so come out and support.
And while we're on the note of things happening this weekend, we're going to go over to Hector, who has a story on a wrestling tournament this weekend.
The West wrestling team won 2 of its 3 meets this Wednesday at the quad meet, which took place at Bartlett High. West stomped both Eagle River and the host Bartlett. They hung in there in a close loss against South. The team is now looking ahead to the Alaska 4A Dual Meet Championships this weekend at South. Here's Leroy Elliott with a look ahead at the tournament.
This weekend we're going against a bunch of teams from around the state. It's called Alaska Duels. We do this every year. We usually just go out there and wrestle a bunch of teams. It's not really a single man tournament. It's like a team tournament. And so I think the first day we're going against Kodiak, and I'm not sure who the other school is, but then we have a big tournament, like a team tournament on Saturday, where we actually go into finals and stuff. And the hardest part is just going to be staying healthy and stuff, because right now we have a bunch of people that's sick, and that's not going to be there due to injuries and stuff. And so the biggest thing is we just got to go out and wrestle hard. Team-wise strategies, we're just going out to the wrestle we can, wrestle 6 minutes of smoke and just go out there and just wrestle good, yeah.
The action starts Friday at 3 p.m. and will continue on Saturday. Come out and support your West High wrestling team. With your Orange and Black Sports Attack, this is Hector Quiroz signing off.
And now here's Noah with a story about riflery.
Riflery is a sport that anyone can pretty much just enjoy as long as you have the patience, that is. Riflery is fun and complicated, and Chief Pickle is here to explain it.
I started out as an assistant coach for 5 years, and the last 7 I've been doing it as a head coach.
Even though riflery is fun, there is some danger involved in this sport, and that's why there are many safety precautions taken.
Safety's paramount. There's no such thing as an unsafe range. You cannot violate safety standards on the range. Somebody can get hurt, as we've seen in the news lately. I will not accept any safety violations on my range. You gotta have some education so you know how to operate these things, so you know what not to do and get hurt. That's the only way to be safe, and that's why we teach gun safety. NRA, everybody's big on gun safety. We've never had an accident or an unsafe event on my ranges at West High School, and I aim to keep it that way.
Riflery is a very intense sport, if you would say. It may not be so much as football where you're tackling people, but the mentality is pretty strong. And there are many ways that the West High Rifle Team practices for upcoming matches.
Well, they practice a lot. It is a sport that you have to, it's an individual sport and it's a team sport. But the bottom line is when you pick up that rifle and you're down there on the range at the point, it's all individual. And you have to learn how to control your breath. You have to learn how to hold the rifle, do the proper positioning, and how the rifle operates. There's a whole science of how to shoot. The way they hold the rifle in each position, the way their body is positioned in each position, the way they breathe in each position. These are so sensitive that your heartbeat can make it move.
This has been your in-depth look on riflery. I'm Noah Lukey, signing out.
And now here's Rob on hockey.
West had a dominating performance this Wednesday against Bartlett, crushing them with a 12-0 victory. Here's Coach Shasby talking about the game and players' work ethic.
First period was a good period, obviously. 7-0 up the first period. And it kind of challenged the guys to come out with a strong start. That's Bartlett, they're getting beat pretty bad by pretty much everybody except for East, I guess. But it doesn't matter who you play, you know, if you're playing Bartlett, you know, and that's one of the things I stressed with that first period, you know, make sure your compete level's where it's at, you know, where it's something where you're comfortable and proud of saying that you went out and you battled and you won every battle and basically won every shift.
A big thing in this game and the upcoming Soldotna road trip is the Eagles' depth. With Pat Bruner injured and goaltender Joe Chekin battling an injury, the team needs to have the ability to be strong all around. Young guns are looking great with contributions all over the place. Here's a goal from Mac Fair and another from Garrett Bruner.
It was a great thing. You know, a couple freshmen got on the board with some goals. The ironic thing about it was I don't think Aleah scored a goal last night. So nice to see the freshmen contributing. Everyone contributed. Defensemen got some goals. I think So it's good to see.
Joe Chekin put a shutout against Bartlett. Man, is he good.
And Joe's been battling an ankle injury as well. For the last few weeks, and so he hasn't even been 100%. But he's been able to battle through it. It says a lot about him, about his character and whatnot.
While a lot of the workload is shouldered by Chekin, the team's defensive efforts are also doing a lot of work.
Well, it all starts with defense because defense wins games. So, defense backed him up, so he had a good game.
And it's a whole team, team philosophy, team emphasis on that defensive zone. I don't think we've been outshot, but maybe like 2 games this year.
Also of import is carrying momentum from a win of this scale into the weekend. Here's Kevin Hosden with more.
Well, it's a big thing. It really adds to the team. It kind of lifts everybody up, so we're in good spirits when we go down to Kenai. So it's a little harder because it's not our home turf, but hey, hockey's hockey. You just go down there and play hard.
The Eagles look to improve upon their records with, fingers crossed, wins against Kenai and Soldotna on Friday and Saturday. Could be tough, but the team is confident and looking to play hard and win. I'm Rob Stanley for the Orange and Black Sports Attack. Let's go Eagles.
And cross-country skiing has a meet today and tomorrow at Kincaid, so come on and support. It'll be really awesome. All right, so now we're going to do a little shout-out time. So first shout-out, Joe Chekin. You're just doing awesome. Yeah. Woohoo! Yeah. You're just keeping up that hockey flow. Yeah.
Also, shout out to Leroy Elliott for being the Gatorade Player of the Year.
Yeah, really big accomplishment.
Sports.
Yeah, not only football, wrestling and track, just such a talented athlete. And finally, Team Alaska, we went to California and ran our little hearts out, so shout out to you guys. Yeah. Leah, I'm pretty sure we're the first anchors on Orange and Black Sports Attack that are women, so
Hey.
Women rights,
awesome.
woo, yeah.
Yeah, so that's about it for Orange and Black Sports Attack for today. Plot twist, there's nothing in this
No
cup.
coffee.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, you stay fly, West High.
What was